So I'm just doing a little behind the scenes while I load these USB drives. Let me make sure I'm live streaming everywhere. Looks like I am good on YouTube. Hey y'all. So again, I am just loading up the USB drives that I just got in. They're my six-figure design plug and play USBs. So it's going to include templates, fonts, graphics, mockups, stuff like that. So I'm just going to go through and rename some files and get them transferred over. So really just kind of chilling today. If you have questions, there we go. If you have questions, um, I am able to on YouTube. Let me see if I can see. Okay. So if you do want this USB, you can just go to usb.designandmadeeasy.com. usb.designandmadeeasy.com. And let me make sure. See it on Facebook. So let me share. Hope everybody's doing well on this Sunday. Alrighty. So I can see on Facebook and YouTube the comments now. So as you can see, I have two screens open. One is empty. So this new USB drive is empty. And then one is full with my files and graphics. So I'm gonna just walk through. This isn't really a tutorial. This is just more behind the scenes. Let me rename this. No. I'm gonna click on that. This is not gonna let me rename it. Property, show more options. Rename, there we go. This six-figure, yeah, design, USB. Oh, it's too long. Boo. USB. Did that work? Or not? Maybe I won't be able to change the name. I mean, as long as y'all got the information, right? All right. So let's go over here. See what all we need to add. I'm gonna start with the fonts. do it this way. There we go. So now we're going to go to the fonts. It is. Copy it. Go over here to the new jump drive. And yeah, see that's 542 items already. Hi, Lena. Oh, I forgot to share to my app. Give me just a second, and I'm gonna be right back. How could I forget? So I'm gonna see if this works. I'm gonna pull up my YouTube live. And then I'm gonna see if I can go live in my app using the YouTube live. Give me a second. Create, go live. The six-figure design, plug and play. Yeah, this works. Alrighty, I think it is working. Let me check. Hi, Maurice. Let me check one more place and then I'll keep going. My bad. I thought I had shared it or I forgot to share it. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay, I think it's working. So over here in the app, can you hear me? Hi, Tanya. Let me know if you can hear me over in the app. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I know there's a delay. So if you can't hear me as I'm going, I know you can on YouTube and Facebook. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to continue. So again, this is just behind the scenes. I'm not really teaching anything. I'm just showing you that I'm loading up these USB drives for people who purchase. So if you want one, you can go to usb.designandmadeeasy.com, usb.designandmadeeasy.com. So that's U as in unicorn, S as in Sam, B as in Bob, dot designingmadeeasy.com. All right, so here's our font in our different folders. I got artistic, Christmas, some of my favorites. I'm actually take this off. We got some graffiti. So the sans serif or serif, however you say it. So that's the one without like the little dashes or the little circles at the end of each letters. And then there's the serif, which does include those. And then I have some script. So those are some good fonts. Over 500. Let's see here. Back. Let's grab some designs. So I'm gonna go to, and these can be used in GIMP. And if you are a Photoshop person, they can be used in Photoshop as well. So let's see. Marketed designs. I got some backdrops in there. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna grab some of these. I'm gonna copy it. It doesn't take too long to paste. So it's going pretty quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rename all these files though, because the ones that I'm sharing now have customer names on them. You don't want that to be the case. Hey YouTube, hey Facebook. So this is just really behind the scenes for real, for real. Because once I have these USBs finished, I'm gonna be shipping them out tomorrow. Open up this backdrop folder. And then I'm gonna open this with GIMP and make sure I don't need to edit it. But for sure, I'm going to remove the JPG or PNG files because those are the print ready version. All right, so let's see what we got in here. And it's gonna be way more because I have my open orders folder. I have when I was operating solely off of Backdrop Plug, I have designs under there, so I'm going to transfer those over as well. But we'll see how far we get today. So let's open this one. I was about to say allegedly. It's taking a little minute. I guess I should have had GIMP already open. Basically, y'all are getting to see some of the designs that are going to be included. Um, I don't know if I'm going to do all of them live. It just depends on how fast I go through these. We'll see. If it ever opens. Again, if you want the USB drive or want to learn more about it, you can go to USB unicornsambob.designandmadeeasy.com. Yeah, long as it's taking to open this first one. I don't know how much we're going to be able to do in a sitting. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start deleting the layers that have not been used or that don't have visibility. So that the files aren't as big. I'm going to keep the glitter in there though, because the glitter is a very good have in your designs. Gonna remove my logos and stuff. And I'm also gonna remove the images of the honorees because I don't need you all sharing that type of information. And then I'm just gonna crop each layer down to the content. And that's basically what I'm gonna do today. I have a meeting in 30 minutes. So if I have to, I'll just hop back on. If y'all are interested in seeing more of the behind the scenes. So just let me know in the chat if you're interested in seeing more of the behind the scenes when I'm going through the different that I have. As you can see here, this one has a lot of different clouds, different layers for different things. And all of these designs can be used for different things. They don't necessarily have to be backdrop. So you just have to change the dimensions, move some stuff around, scale some stuff, and then it can be used for whatever you want it to be. I'm gonna name this Old Castle. And that one's done. Close out of that. Delete this one. And we're gonna open the next one. And I want to open more than one at a time, but I don't want it to crash over on Zoom. So I'm waiting on it to open, but let me know if you like this format, this behind the scenes. Oh, I think it booted me out. Did it boot me out? Oh, it's still here. I don't know why I said it end of the live. So this one was super cute. I'm gonna delete my watermarks, anything extra that's not visible that you don't need. And if you install all the fonts on your computer once you get your USB, before opening any of the design files, it should pull up using the fonts that I have in my designs already. If you get the USB, make sure that you've installed the fonts. When you come in here to GIMP to edit your fonts, you'll be able to do so. Image of him off. Leave my logo. And I think that's it. So let's save this one. So red, black, gold. Um, basketball background. Maybe I should do basketball first. Basketball, red, black, gold. And I'm gonna rename this one. That's so pink. I'm gonna start with the actual item first or the theme first. All right, waiting on this to save. One. Let's see what this second one is. Let me know if y'all have questions. I'm trying to keep my eye on the chat during our little breaks while I'm waiting on files to load. Okay, that's basically the same image. I'm gonna close that one, delete it. Let's see what this one is. This is for my church. So I'm gonna let that one open. Hey, Sharon. So basically, if you're coming in, I'm just loading the USB drives that I've been promoting with backdrops, fonts, mockups, graphics. So far, I've done the fonts because those are small files, so it didn't take as long. But for the backdrops, I do have to go in and edit each file because right now I'm pulling from previous orders, so they are named according to the customer. And this one is not opening. Is it too big? But that's exactly why I'm going in here and trimming them down, the file size. There we go. So y'all won't need this one. This was for my church, pastor and church building. I'm not gonna give you that one. Delete it. Let's go to this CoComelon. So again, no actual tutorial here, just a little behind the scenes. These are for GIMP. Canva doesn't need individual files on a dump drive because Canva saves templates in-house on their actual website. So this is for GIMP. Let's get rid of this watermark logo. Let's leave that in there. Watermark. Let me trim these layers down. I know you're gonna not use that name, but David. Oh, let me see if I need to trim this. I'll leave it. File, save as, Melon. Um, Save, I guess. I'm gonna say primary, actually, landscape. course. All right. Let's delete. You know, it's Daniel Tiger. And that was a good question about the Canva GIMP, by the way. But yeah, for Canva, all you really need is links, not actual design files. So it's not necessary on this USB. And I don't think that GIMP likes that I'm live streaming right now because it's going super duper slow. And maybe it's a big file. Let me see. Oh, it is. It's huge. That's why it's taking so long. So I'm gonna definitely trim that down. And it doesn't take this long to open them once you get your USB. Um, Unless you just don't have a lot of storage on your computer already. But it doesn't take this long. It's because I'm streaming and trying to record the screen at the same time, so it will slow down the progress. And I might have to go to a smaller one. Oh, there we go. So let me close out of this one. As you can see, these designs so far have been like 4x6s. So that was popular at one point in time. I'm just deleting anything that I left not visible, so y'all can just have what's important to the design. And then I'm cropping layers to content. So that we're going to save some space. And again, once you get your USB drive, make sure you install the fonts to your device. Then when you open up the GIMP files, it'll open and not revert back to some other font that you have on your computer that was not used in the design. And then really big file. As you can see, I zoomed out. It was outside of the canvas area, so that was a really big layer. I said file, I meant layer. So let's do save as, Daniel. Okay. And that's typically the same color from Design. And I'm gonna go ahead and delete this wide one because I remember it was the same design, but I just changed the landscape or the portrait to landscape. All right, so that's saved, delete that. on this one. Hey, YouTube. Yeah, I'm really behind. So I got about 15 more minutes of this. You all like this. If y'all want me to go live again doing this so y'all can see the other options, I will after my call. But if you're not interested, I'll just do it without live streaming it. So let me know. All right. This one is the Brooklyn Nets. Get rid of all the extra stuff in my logos. There's a kid. This is a 12-year-old's design. Let me make sure everything's cropped. Need to change the age. You have to use the font that's there. I really don't remember what font this was. I don't see the original text layer on this design. So I'm not sure. It's probably like freshman or collegiate. And I guess I need to name the fonts too as I see them. All right, so this is going to be Miss Basketball, Brooklyn Net. Let's delete the customer version. Keep on rolling. Any other questions while this next one is loading? Well, is it loading? Let's click it again. Looks like that one isn't trying to load. Is it an empty file? No. So these designs, you can use them for physical prints, or if you know how to turn these into digital files, you can sell them as digital downloads. I'm okay with that. That's why I'm taking my logo off of them. So this should be a good money maker for you. And again, you can go to usb.designingmadeeasy.com. usb.designingmadeeasy.com. So instead of the www, put in USB. Come on, Gimp. Apparently, I need some more RAM or something. But let me know if you have questions. Y'all, if y'all like the behind the scenes type of information. But I'm not gonna be able to show y'all everything. So I probably have to do it as like a reel where I record my screen and then speed it up to show everything that way. Because doing it on Zoom is giving me too much dead space. But I'm gonna push through until my meeting starts. Now I'm almost halfway through the first set, and there's plenty more where they came from. Come on, Gimp, you can do it. You can sell long as it's infringing. So you do need to check with Etsy, but you can sell these on Etsy. So that was a good question. As well as Shopify. They have a digital download app inside of Shopify. And you can use a site called Standstore. I'll be showing how to set that up over in my academy, my Design and Profit Academy, because I've started using that as well. And that's for digital. Now, print, you can do Etsy and Shopify and connect it to a vendor, or once you place your orders, order it through your vendor. Or once your customer places an order, you can place the order through the vendor. Good question. Here is a circus design that I opened twice because I didn't think it was working. It's a lot of files. Content. This is for a 3-year-old. This was before I learned how to crop. So I see why it's taking so long to open now because I have a lot of outline layers that are the same size as the canvas, which is a big no-no for me now. So I make sure I don't do that at all now. I always crop the content or try to always remember to anyway. Gonna take out the picture of him. Those are already cropped to size. We're gonna crop this one manually because it's outside of the canvas. And then we're going to name this circus. Save as circus primary colors. Leave the old one. Yes. So that's gonna save, and I'm gonna close out of this duplicate. These other files that I have open could be contributing to the lag as well. So I thought this was such a cute design when I made it, this Tutti Frutti. So this font is Amarillo. The TTI for Tutti is Kristen Semi Expanded, just in case you were wondering. I'll leave the name in case y'all want to do like a mock-up. These invisible layers, content, after content, content, looks good. And then we got a whole bunch of fruit. I'm not gonna crop all these content. I'm just see how big they are because it's a lot of them. Or maybe I should. There's the background layer. Yeah, I think we're good to go. I'm gonna do save as. Name this Rudy. Go ahead and name it Rudy. Rudy. Is that how it was spelled? Yeah. So you can see I'm leaving it with the design files so y'all can edit them. So you can remove or modify any layer that's in the design file. One. Let's do one more. Before my call. Y'all might have saw the notification pop up in the corner. But I think I got time to make it work for one more. Maybe. Any questions? Y'all have been asking great questions. Oh, I remember this one. Real simple. It was for a baby shower. Really simple design, but super cute. I need that layer, so that's just 4 layers. So let's save this as character, green, and yellow. Rid of the customer file. All right, all right, ready to go to my meeting. I have like less than 2 minutes. But if you enjoyed this, give me a comment. Um, Let me know if you like it. If you need to get the USB drive, go to usb.designandmadeeasy.com and you can get your USB drive. So thanks for tuning in for the behind the scenes. And I'm going to head off of here. Oh, and tomorrow we do have a call inside of the app.